Drunk love confession.
I don't know how I feel about that one. It's not that it's bad. I
don't hate it. It's
have I
just
read.
like every single time that was the same shit. Oh, they confessed it down. Oh, I don't remember what I fucking said, but I remember because I wasn't fucking drunk.
Oh,
Or the person remind, oh, do you remember what you said? Oh, what do you mean what I said? They're like, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you. Going back and forth. Or they say, oh, you actually confessed it. I did. No, no, no. That was just me being drunk. And they make
yeah.
excuses.
I don't know. I feel like just for a little plot in the story, it'd be okay because I was watching the one I was telling you, me and Dylan were watching, where it's like the girl who looks like a little girl, but she's like an adult. She gets drunk and she kind of confesses, but he's just like, "Oh, you were just drunk, so I'm not gonna take it as a confession." She was like, "Oh, thank God." So it didn't last long, but I mean, it was a cute little moment.
I would say meh.
Yeah,
Again,
as long as it's not too.
I don't hate it, but like I said, if I'm bored, then I'll read it.
I don't think I've seen like a fan fiction. I haven't read one where it was like a drunk love confession.
All right. Establish relationship. So they're already in a relationship at the beginning? Is what they mean?
I think so. I think it's supposed to be about their relationship and less about how they got into the relationship.
I think that's interesting. They don't really have that many to show that's always, oh, we're gonna get to that point, you know?
Usually the show there's one called Say I Love You where the first episode is just how they got together and the rest of it is just their relationship. So, I mean, I've seen them like that and they're cute. I don't know if I'd put it under iconic. Because I personally I usually like the build up to the relationship better than it's just like a more of a relaxing read.
Yeah.
So I put it under okay.
Enemies to lovers.
Yes. I love enemies to lovers, especially in for some reason. I don't know why.
What you said you
For
cut out again?
For fan fiction, especially for fan fiction, I like enemies to lovers. I don't know why I like it more, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just interesting. Yeah, there are times
It's
where,
cute.
I'm also the hero side. I don't really really. I do like the villains, but doesn't mean I want to be on their
Yeah.
side. But like, I see these two they have some kind of thing going on, but they don't get together because it's not canon. Cause they have some other whatever person, and then I can see the chemistry. You're like, I can see it. There's potential. This
Yeah.
could be
There's potential
good.
there.
So untouchable. Enemies to friends to lovers. What?
I think we said that last time where it's like it's where it's slow. So they start out as enemies and then they become friends and then they turn to lovers.
Okay, same
so
thing.
It's like a slow burn.
Same
It's
thing.
like a slow burn. It's like slow burn mixed with enemies to lovers. So yeah.
So untouchable, man.
Yeah.
All the same.
Cute.
Friends to lovers.
Yeah, so like we were talking about last time where it's like if it's best friends to lovers, it's like super cute and then friends I think friends to lovers is cute. But I think like best friends to lovers is super cute.
Yeah, the best friend factor increases it more. So I would say okay.
Yeah, but I don't see a best friends.
Oh, wait,
Like I don't see one that says best friends.
Yeah. So we want to put this okay, iconic.
If it was best friends, I'd definitely put it iconic, but I'll put okay, don't mind.
Yeah. Single parent.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one was one we said that was cute.
I would say okay or iconic.
Yeah, either of those is fine. Whichever one you want to put it
in. This is hard. I would say okay.
Okay.
Because I'm not like crazy about it.
Yeah.
Fake dating.
Oh God, not
Don't cares.
this again.
Fuck this. Stupid. I hate that shit. And then
fake dating.
I hate this one because they usually date the person because they want to make the other person jealous, right?
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Or
Especially,
or because
fan fiction version would be worse.
Or because the parents want them to date somebody, right? But they couldn't find anybody, or they can't deal with their bickering, so they're like, okay, let me get this fucking person or whatever.
Yeah, I think the last time I described it as there was the one I was reading where it wasn't a fan fiction, but where the girl and the boy live in the same place, but they're not supposed to. So they pretend like they're dating, so it doesn't look weird them walking home together. And they end up falling for each other, even though they don't like each other at first. But that's more of a I feel like that's more of a
that's like a misunderstanding or assumption, if you ask me.
Enemies to lovers than fake dating. I mean, there is fake dating. It's just the appeal is the enemies to lovers, in my opinion. So leave it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Age gap.
I think I talked about that last time. Age gap, just when you say gap, it sounds so big because that's what a gap is.
Yeah. Like 2 years? Not a big deal.
But I wouldn't call that a gap. What was it last time? It said heroine older than hero or something like that. And that sounds more like only a couple years. But age gap sounds like a big gap.
I'm thinking like 10 years. 10 years and up.
Oh, let's say gap sounds like maybe 6 years and up. But like usually it's like the girl's in high school and the dude's like a teacher or something.
Yeah, I don't like that because they always do that. Like it's always, this hot teacher, and then I put them together. Even if it was in canon or whatever. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me. Because most of it's always a high schooler with the freaking much older person.
Can't you just do it where it's AU where they're the same age?
But no, they don't do that
I
shit.
would read one if it was Professor Snape and Luna, but they were the same age, because I don't like age gaps that are that big. But like, they would be super cute if they were the same age.
From what I saw, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because we're doing fanfiction. Exes. Like, they broke up and they're now exes? Or is it about, like, their ex? I don't get it.
There's one next to it that says cheating. What is this?
Okay.
These are horrible. Exes. I don't know. A fanfiction trope that's about exes? Like, just go back to their... Is it another one of those where we're talking about where it's like they break up and get back together and break up and get back together?
I would say
like
either meh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, so I'll put it under meh.
Or like drama with their exes. I don't know. Meh.
I don't like a lot of drama.
Cheating? Though. Okay, I'm sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't care about cheating.
Slice of life. Oh yeah.
I love slice of life.
Iconic because take something like we said, Attack of Titan, made that shit slice of life.
Yeah.
That shit was
Let's
so
slice of life AU. But I feel like it should have AU on there.
Yeah. Whatever.
Because that's what you'd make it into.
Yeah. I still think it's nice though, like even if it's not an AU.
Yeah, I would say I like it.
Roommates.
If they were roommates and they were locked together, they
oh
had
my
to.
God. Your obsession with locking them up.
Because I've never read one where it's like they fall in love together because they were stuck in a life or death situation together. I just feel like it would be cool and cute and all this action. Like, I don't know. I want to read that. Like, where is it? Where's my trope? Roommates. No, I like that one. I like roommates.
I would say okay.
As long as it's not one of the ones where it's like one bed roommates.
Yeah, like they share a room, this new person, like... I especially like this for boys' love, so I'll put okay.
Yeah.
I'm just a bathroom like real quick. Oh, what you say?
I like it for BL and for regular.
Yeah.
I don't read a lot of GL, like girl love.
Oh, what? Like if they have the girl person to be a guy, right? And she's staying with the guy.
Yeah, like I said before. Yeah, so that's juicy.
Yeah, that's juicy. Okay, I'm gonna sit back. I'll be back.
You said you what?
Gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Man, this is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be the longest one, I think. Because
Yeah.
how much? Do you mind?
I don't mind. We'll keep going.
Yeah. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. Oh, let's be sad.
I think. Also, I'm trying to think of a fanfiction with unrequited. They are sad, but I don't want it to be an absolutely not. I like unrequited love, but I'm trying to
Yeah.
think.
Oh.
Does it end unrequited? That makes me
Oh.
sad.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I want to put it in iconic because I don't think it would be untouchable, but it's definitely like up there.
Yeah. Arranged marriage. Um, that could be fun, I guess.
I think it'd be cute if it fits the what's it we call it the story, the original like Lord High School Host Club. It would fit if like let's say Kyoya, he's in an arranged marriage with the character or whoever it is. I feel like it would work out because it makes sense because it's that type of what's the word? It's that type of like plot where it would make sense.
You talking
But
about
if it
with
was
the
just
main
kind of
character?
I mean, I'm just
For
with
your
any
example.
any character you wanted him to be with. But
Oh.
it would make more sense because for one, the author herself said that Kyoya wouldn't marry unless it was an arranged marriage. But like, if it made sense, but if it doesn't make sense, if it's just kind of a random arranged marriage, I don't like that personally.
I would say
But
okay.
I'll say I think it'd be cute if it fit.
Yeah. Depends execution.
Yeah.
Friends with benefits, okay. I really don't like this. It just
It's not something I would read. That's why I said absolutely not. Would change it to no thanks. Just because absolutely not seems so aggressive.
I just
So
don't
yeah,
like
no
it.
thanks.
I just don't like it in canon. I also don't like it in fanfic. So, I'm sorry, but there you go. Here's your thing. Isolate let's stuck together.
Yes, yes. It would be so cute.
I think it could be pretty good. Like if they bond over the experience of them being stuck. You know.
Yeah, and they have to like help each other.
Okay. You probably want to put it up here, right?
I would put it under iconic because I haven't read one yet, but I feel like it's a really good, like something that someone could do.
Yeah.
If I haven't, I mean, I'm sure there might be one out there I haven't read, but
Yeah.
there
Cha.
was one.
Oh.
Sorry, there was one I read. It's more like it was a Red Hood one where people are after her and he has to protect her from them, so she's staying at his place. They're forced to stay in the same place together, and they end up falling for each other.
What?
Still super cute. Still super cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Childhood best friends.
I love
Oh,
childhood
this
best
shit
friends.
gets me
I love
every
it.
time.
Yes, it's so cute.
Yeah. Moving on. Siblings best friend.
I think you said that for you you'd be like but I think I really liked this one. Like
Cause to me it's because I think about my situation. Because I always insert
your
myself in the
situation.
situation. Yeah, and
I think about if I had a good brother and like one that actually cared about you, and then you get his best friend. Like I don't know.
yeah,
To
in
me,
the
that just sounds
instance,
so cute.
yes, I could put it like a little higher.
It's,
Depending on the siblings relationship, like if I get along with them or
yeah, I'll say it's usually when the siblings are close,
or the friend
and
cry,
then they're
depending
like
on who they're
best
friends
friends.
with. Yeah. Okay, iconic.
I would put under iconic, but
Yeah,
it's up to you.
because
Your video.
I would say iconic, but more time when they do it, it's the sibling is usually they're very close to them, and like they know
Yeah.
that they have good friends. Like the
And
friends
then their
not.
brother is like, or the sister's like, you better take care of them. It's just so cute.
Yeah. Teacher ex student, no. It's too
No.
weird because this is a not only in canon but also in fanfic. Because if I see them, you know,
Even in a fan fiction, it's like, even though I know it's supposed to be like cute or like fantasy, it's supposed to be like your fantasy. I just, no,
to me
no, thank
it's
you.
just too weird because, like I said, like I see them like their interaction.
I could see the appeal only because some girls really like really mature dudes. It's just the whole teacher student thing is like, if it was like a college student and someone higher
professor.
than a college student. No, not professor, because that's still a big no. I mean, like a student, but like one student is like a teacher assistant,
like a tutor.
Or something. Yeah,
like for example, they have like it could be a tutoring at a college,
like
right? But they're both students, though, right?
Yeah, that's cute. And it's like the other one's older. That's cute to me.
Yeah, like just by a few
teacher
years.
Student. It may be because I'm older than the like people who are reading fan fictions. A lot of the people reading fan fictions are like teenagers and they're in high school. But like, I feel like because I'm older, it's like ew.
Even when I was that age, I still thought it was disgusting. I was like,
See,
oh.
when I was that age, I didn't think about it. The only thing I've ever read, it was a teacher ex student, was Fruits Basket, and it's basically Toru's mom was a student who her parents treated like crap, and basically were like, we don't want you. And the teacher, who they were like falling in love with each other, but they weren't going to do anything about it yet. Like he didn't say anything to her, and she didn't say anything to him.
Yeah.
But it was obvious they had feelings for each other.
I think it would be interesting. It would be teacher ex teacher.
Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah,
those are cute. I love
you
those.
work in a school, you're supposed to be like, it's kind of like the same with the office, right? Like you're not supposed to relationship in the workplace because it's professional. And you work with students and stuff. You're not supposed to really have it because it's one of the rules.
Yeah, but when I was a kid, I didn't think anything about the whole teacher ex student thing.
Yeah.
But I've seen people like talk about the toxic traits that it could have, like the power he could have over her.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I feel like I can actually see that. So younger people might like the whole teacher ex student thing, not seeing the toxic stuff behind it, and just using it to fantasize.
Yeah.
But because I'm older, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, that just it's enough for me. Best friend sibling. I can see this working out pretty good.
Yeah, so I think we both said last time too. We were like, yes.
Yeah, iconic. Bully ex victim.
Well,
Fuck that.
no. We did say, except for this isn't a fan fiction, but that anime, what was it called? A Silent Voice or something?
Yeah. Silent
Where
voice.
he's the bully at first when they're kids, and then years later he like regrets it and he like beats himself up about it, and then he meets her again and he like tries to make up for it, and they end up falling in love with each other. That is the only time I ever like bully ex victim.
Yeah, but the ones I see
But that makes
portrayed.
it sound, when you say bully ex victim, it makes it sound like he's bullying her and she's a victim and he likes her and she's just getting bullied.
Yeah, like the ones that I saw, it's always like they're still bullying them,
Exactly.
even the point where,
especially fan fiction.
yeah, even when they're starting to catch feelings, when they still bully them. Like, that's the
Yeah,
only way to
that's why
show.
fan fiction, I'd say no, but for the story one, I would say yes, just because it's not a big trope for them to be still bullying them in an actual story, because authors know that it's toxic behavior.
Like I'll put in the
And the point of fan fiction is to fantasize
yeah.
about it. So a lot of people put their fantasy stuff in it. It's less realistic. So the tropes are less realistic. So yeah,
I don't
here
like
I'd put no.
Yeah, like I don't like it because the bully is only liking the victim because the victim's fighting back. Like you say, the victim fights back, not just taking it. And they like that, 'cause, you know, it's kind of like, oh, playing hard to get or whatever.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, or like I said, like, it's only, I think I'll put it higher up if the bully, you know, felt bad for their action and stopped doing it, and they met them.
Yeah, but that's
more
not usually
mature,
a trope.
but it's not that. It's always.
It's not usually a trope in fan fiction. In fan fiction, it's always usually like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Where they're bullying them and they're still, yeah.
Okay. Uptight X careless.
I like it when it's done well, but when it's not, it's just like usually the uptight person gets annoying, but sometimes the careless person gets annoying if you don't do it right.
I would say okay, because it's like two opposites, so I could see the
Yeah,
potential.
it could be super cute, but sometimes they do it too extreme.
Yeah, and they really like play like to the trope, to the T, like.
Yeah, it's too much. And
Like
it's it doesn't seem like a realistic person anymore.
Yeah.
And they're both just too extreme.
PWP. What does that mean again?
I don't know.
I gotta look it up.
I was hoping you'd know. I don't know.
PWP fanfic trope.
Porn without
porn
plot?
without plot. Oh yeah, we did this before. I forgot. It erased in my head already.
See, I don't really like erotic fan fiction.
Me
I don't really
either.
like erotic. Like I don't read it for that.
I don't like it because most of the people that write these are teenagers and they don't have any experience. So you can tell, like, oh, I know this.
Well,
this
that's why I was saying a lot of fan fiction is supposed to be so they can fantasize about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And sometimes it's so extreme. I'm like, whoa! I'm like, this is.
I just don't
too
like erotic
much.
things. I just don't like reading erotic stuff. I rather have it be like a slow burn and fluff.
Yeah.
It's just more interesting to me.
Sugar parent x sugar baby.
No.
I don't care.
Nothing.
It's stupid. I just for their money and the big age gap.
It's not always a big age gap, but most of the time it's a big age gap.
Yeah. Like, they all have to be their grandpa. I'm just like I'm fine with people wanting to be with who they want to be. It's just I personally think that's fucking too old.
I don't know what fan fiction with a sugar parent ex sugar baby. What would that be? Like
what do you
like?
Oh,
who?
Sugar parent, like they.
Who's old and rich? Tony? Who? I don't.
Whatever.
Who's
It's
old
absolutely
and rich
not.
that somebody's writing fan fiction about?
So weird. Crime story.
What crime story?
Like they're involved in a crime? Didn't
maybe?
say detective. There's partners in crime, but it's like not like a detective or whatever, or police. I'm trying to say involved in a crime. maybe.
Mhm. It makes me think of like it's supposed to be like a mystery aspect,
Yeah, I would say
but maybe it could be.
okay.
I'll say it would be interesting.
Iconic, okay.
Just put it under okay because it could be good. I just don't know of any. I don't think, unless it's supposed to be like someone committed a crime against them and they got to figure out what or who or why.
Yeah.
But I feel like that'd be more mystery. It could be the whole they're committing a crime, but I don't know. So I'll just leave under okay.
Like, I also read it because that sounds interesting, but not sure.
Yeah,
Intriguing stranger. They find the stranger interesting.
I like those. Those could be really interesting.
Yeah. I would say okay.
Mm-hmm. I think it's an okay like way for like a romance thing to meet, like for the first time.
Yeah. Instead of like how they met in the canon version.
Yeah, something like that.
Dark fic. It's like, what do you mean by dark? Like, people
Like
die?
making it darker than it originally is.
Oh, like, for example, I'm trying to think of some anime that's not dark at all. I can't think of one on top of my head. But oh, cute anime. Nothing really bad happens, you know.
Yeah, then you make it dark and like everything bad is happening. It'd be interesting. It's just not something I've read before.
Yeah, I'll say okay. Employee ex customer.
I'll say we were saying about the coffee shop one. That would be cute.
Yeah, I would say.
But I had never thought about that before. As long as it's not a customer harassing the employee.
Oh, yeah.
That's
good
real life, though. I
point.
feel like that's real life. I don't think that's fan fiction. In fan fiction, it's always like
Oh, the customer
they
looks
like
pretty.
each other.
Or the
Yeah, like,
customer
oh,
is
that's
really
cute.
knowledgeable what the thing they're buying or something. Or maybe like.
Or intriguing stranger. That is my customer.
Or like the employee's like having a bad day, right? Or the customer
Yeah,
cheers
the
them
customer
up.
cheers them up. That'd be
Or
cute.
the other way around, the employee cheers them up, like a nice
Yeah.
cashier, right? Like they know something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll give you this free candy.
Yeah,
That
it'd be
shit's
cute.
cute. Yeah. Model X photographer. See, with this one, it's always turns to porn. It's
Yeah, I was
always
gonna say that.
sexual.
It would be cute, but they make it sexual all the time, so no thanks.
Yeah, like because they're taking a picture, they gotta look at every single detail, the face and the body,
no,
or they get
I'm
nude or
good.
whatever. Yeah.
See, I would like it more if it was like Model X painter or like someone drawing them, because you have to really look at the detail on their face while you're drawing, and I feel like it's more. I feel like it'd be less sexual than like Model X photographer.
Yeah. Angst with the happy ending. What?
I don't.
What?
I'm trying to. Hold on, let me make sure I got the right definition for angst. Oh, okay. A feeling of deep anxiety or dread. So the one person is like super anxious about something, and but it ends with a happy ending. What was the other angst one we were looking at? Because
Look,
we weren't sure
heavy
about that
angst.
one. Oh.
Heavy angst.
Okay, so it's the one where there's a lot of anxiety. Like it's just usually angst is seen. It's usually seen as like a negative thing, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like in fan fiction it will be, where it's like teenage angst. Like they're anxious about like teenage things, I guess.
I would say either okay or meh.
I'll put it with heavy angst. I'm not big on angst. I'm more trauma than angst. Like I like it when one of the characters has a trauma they're working through, and the other person either helps them or is just there, and that just them being there helps them.
Yeah, I'm trying to put this as meh. Reunion AU. This could be nice. You know, they haven't told you for like let's say they never get reunited ever again. Like maybe if the character dies, like you said,
Oh,
I
like
think that'd be
Fruits Basket,
interesting.
and they
Yeah,
get a reunion. That would be cool. It'd be interesting. I just not for a long one, for like a short one. It would be interesting.
either okay or meh.
Uh, if there isn't anything else to read,
Yeah, good point.
but it's like it would be a good idea, but it's not something I would really read unless it was just there.
Medical ages was that like doctors, nurse.
Yeah,
I like this one. It's like The Office,
yeah. So it's like The Office, but personally,
but in the
I'm not
hospital.
big on medical stuff. But I mean, we want to put it in where is it?
Iconic.
Where's the other one?
What other one?
In Office. If you want to put it in with the Office one, which would be iconic, you can go ahead.
I would say
It's just,
okay.
I'm sure it would be fine. I'm not big on medical stuff, medical dramas and stuff. I'm not big on those.
I'm kind of big on it. That's why I'm putting it okay.
That's why I always say you could put it in iconic, because if I was interested in that kind of thing, then yeah, it would be really interesting.
I guess
So you go ahead and put it in iconic.
I guess the reason why I put it okay because you know it's the hospital, man.
Oh, okay.
Ain't it time to
Also,
ain't it time to be fucking around.
yeah.
That's why I put it okay. Like I like it, but I like Office more. You know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just not big on medical stuff,
Oh.
but I could see the appeal.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but the moment I saw this shit, I was like, yeah, okay.
Oh God.
Fuck no.
Well, I could see maybe that's what it was last time.
The incest, yeah.
Forbidden? No, because we saw Forbidden,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
were like, why is it forbidden?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Go back and change
Well,
it.
there is one book where they think they're brother and sister. Like at first, they don't know, and they fall for each other, and then they get told they're brother and sister.
Oh.
And then they're like, crap, what do we do? Like, we already have feelings for each other. And they change between, no, we should do it anyway, and no, we shouldn't because this is bad. And then they find out later they're not. That could be interesting as long as it doesn't last too long.
Yeah, but that's like such a specific story. You get what I'm saying? Like,
no, because I've read 2 stories that were like that. Not fan fiction, because I haven't.
Oh.
But like 2 like actual stories that do that. One was a manga. It's called Marmalade Boy. And then
yeah.
one is one is a book called The Mortal Instruments.
I'm sorry, but absolutely not, man. Just in general.
I'll say the whole incest thing is where it's like, but if they're not actually related and it's not actual incest, then it's like.
We're thinking so deeply about this one.
I don't know how to put it because The Mortal Instruments is one of my favorite books. And there's only 1 or 2, I think 2 books. I think it's one whole book where they think they're related, and then the next book they find out they're not. So it doesn't last very long, but like, it's interesting. And you're like, well, what do they do? Because I really shipped them. But now, you know, they are saying they're siblings. But you can leave it on no thank you. Because, like, I feel like that would only work in, like, a real story, not a fan fiction.
Yeah, because the ones I see, they're always related.
Yeah,
they do share blood.
Related.
Yeah, or it's cousins. It's still weird. Like I'm just like
cousins. It's like, like no, thank you.
I think I would have probably put it in meh if there's no incest in there. You know, get rid of that. They're just forbidden because.
But maybe that's what it meant last time. Maybe last time when it said forbidden, it was talking about incest.
I hope I don't remember what you put, but whatever.
Yeah, just leave it. Leave it. That's fine. I was thinking story wise, and then I remembered no, it's a fanfic. It's gonna be about incest.
Yeah.
Not like tricking them to thinking it is, and then be like, haha, no, it's not. You're not related.
Yeah, I think it's based on our interpretation on it.
Yeah.
Afraid of
if it's a fan fiction, what the heck was that?
What?
Oh, somebody's taking out the trash. Sorry.
It's okay. Afraid of storms. What? This is not what?
I don't know. It's a trope, but I'm afraid of storms. So, like, what's it called? Orin High School Host Club. She's
Yeah.
afraid of storms. They have that whole episode. Actually, I think it's 2 episodes where it's like, oh, she's afraid of, thunder. It like makes her scared, and they like comfort the person. I'll say I'm not afraid of storms per se. It's more like I'm afraid of thunder, and it's just because it's really loud and it scares me.
Yeah. It can be scary though at times. You're like, I like the sound.
Yeah, sound of and when it like shakes your house.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I mean, like,
I think it's cute, but I feel like it's supposed to be like where'd it go? The hurt / comfort. It's just afraid / comfort.
mm-hmm.
And the trope is storms. I'm not sure why that's a trope though. Maybe because a lot of people do feel afraid of storms. I don't know. You put it under okay if you don't like it.
Because I feel like there's just not much for me to look on. Like,
It's usually like a plot for like 1 or 2 chapters or something.
I am okay with it. I guess.
Where it's like, oh, she's afraid of storms.
It's always the same thing. Why does it have to be all about storms? Not saying that I common fear, but
it's. I guess. Like, because I'm afraid of thunder, and when I hear that, I'm like, okay, I relate to that. Because I think there's a lot of people who are afraid of thunder, but like, it's more for me. It's more loud noises. So like fireworks would do that too. But I don't know.
I'm just
saying. I don't know why it's
like,
always storms.
Yeah, I'm just saying like it's just overdone.
It became a trope. That's why.
Yeah,
it became a trope.
It's overdone. Like, you know the same thing. Like, they hide behind a table or they can't move. I'm not making the character ending. I'm just saying, like, I just seen it so many times. I'm just like, okay, I know it's gonna happen from here. So they're gonna
well, then that would be
them.
okay. Don't mind, because it's like I've seen it, but sometimes I like it. So okay, don't mind.
Yeah,
that fits.
Kinky / BDSM.
I'm not into that kind of thing, but I can understand the people who are.
Yeah, I don't really like.
But if there was, I wouldn't read it. If there wasn't anything else to read, I still wouldn't read it. Yeah. So I'd put it under no thank you.
This could be no thank you.
I can see when people want to read it.
Okay, family drama. So like the parents are arguing, everyone.
Oh, I like that one just because I relate to it a lot.
Yeah.
Like my family has a lot of drama, and it's not even the annoying kind of drama. It's the like, this is like toxic and like horrible drama.
Yeah.
What's the word? Trauma. Yeah, trauma. The trauma kind of drama.
I would say iconic or okay.
Yeah, I relate to it, so I would put it high. So yeah, iconic is good. Oh,
fixed it.
It went behind.
Yeah. In denial, like with their feelings.
Me. That's me. It's like I don't even do it on purpose, because I sit there like, no, there's no way I like them. No, and it's not like there's anything wrong with them either. It's just for some reason it's just like, no, there's no way I like them. And then I'm like, never mind. Apparently I do.
I just feel like they're unsure, or like they need more time.
Yeah, I like that though, because I feel like I can identify with it.
Or like maybe they had like a personal experience where it really affected them. That's why they're more in denial.
They're in denial about it. Yeah.
I would say it's pretty iconic.
Yeah, I think so.
Mistaking for a couple. Same thing as fake dating. That's what I feel like.
Well, I'd say mistaken for a couple is usually like their best friends, and they're mistaken for a couple a lot.
I would say okay.
I got a funny story.
Oh, tell
me.
Me
and my sister were mistaken for a couple.
What the hell?
And we played along with it. We walked in, and she like her face was bleeding, and I was like, oh no. So I got some water and I wiped it off, and they were like, oh, like cute, like you're a couple. And we were like, oh, okay, they think we're a couple. So we started acting like we were on a date. It was so funny.
That never happens. For me, they always mistake my sibling as my kid. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, me and my sister are really close in age, so we're like almost 3 years apart. But I also look really young, so we look around the same age. So I can see why we would be mistaken for a couple.
Me and my sister are very close in age, 2 years apart.
Oh, well then what?
They don't
Why?
mistake my sister as my kid. It's my brother, but like when he was younger. But
Oh, okay.
like they never really mistake us for a couple. They're always like, "Oh yeah, you're probably sisters." Like they can get it. Or people think we're twins, and I'm like, "We're not twins, okay?"
When we were little, people mistook me and my sister as twins, but my sister and my brother are twins.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
Yeah, they're twins.
What?
Yep.
How am I learning these new things? We know each other
This
for
is what
years,
happens
and I
when
don't hear it until now.
This is what happened when we collab. You learn things about me.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
It's things that I don't think to say until like it gets brought up in conversation,
I guess-
and then you're like, I didn't know that.
I guess because I never asked you before either. Like, it just never came to mind to
Yeah, it
ask.
never came up.
I would
Yeah,
say
she's a twin.
okay.
I think it's okay. Well, mistaken for. I feel like maybe meh, because like it's not that it's bad. It's just if there wasn't anything else to read, I'd read it.
Yeah. Like, is your sister and your brother, right, identical? Or
No, because I'll say when it's a boy and a girl, they're always fraternal, not identical. But they don't even really look similar either. Like some fraternal twins will look similar, even though they're not identical, but they don't look identical at all. So,
but that's still interesting. A fun fact.
yeah, they're twins.
Kissing in the rain.
Oh, that's so cute.
so
Maybe
good.
it's just me, but it's cute. I don't know why. Especially the chase scene in the rain when they're like chasing down because they're like angry, so they're running away.
They're always so well done.
I love it. It's cute. I'm a sucker for it.
Just for the
I'll admit it.
scene alone, like. And then after they kiss, the sun comes up. You know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god.
It's supposed to be like symbolism. That's what it usually does.
So
that.
Beautiful.
It's so cute.
And it's like their clothes are all wet and shit. Their hair is wet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just makes them look more appealing. I don't know what with the wet hair. You get what I'm saying?
Put one in my book, huh?
Huh?
With her, I should put one in my book that.
Oh yeah.
Them kissing in the rain.
Yeah, put that in as a scene, man. and you know they're also cold as well from the rain, and they warm up from the kiss. Oh my god, too much detail, but
and I ship my characters so hard.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
meeting their family as a trope.
Meeting their family. It can be really
like
cute,
like arranged marriage. Like
usually it's like when you meet the other person's parents for the first time. It's just a trope for like a chapter usually. I've never seen it as a trope for a whole story. It's usually just like a chapter where they're meeting their family. It's super cute, especially if the family takes to the other person and they really like them.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Cute.
I would say okay or iconic.
Yeah, I put okay.
Okay. XOC, so their own character with the main character.
I love XOCs. Mainly because usually when there's a character that you really like that doesn't get another person, I like to see what other people would put as like that person, like making up a person for the one who doesn't get anyone.
Yeah, that's
like see what they would think the person would be like.
I was thinking like the ones that I saw, like they're also cringy and shit. I'm like,
so that's why I said I'm picky about mine. I try to read only the good ones. I know that sounds like horrible. I don't know what the word is. It sounds bad, but like I'm really picky about it. So when I read OCs, it's usually like a fully developed character and they're in love with a character that usually doesn't have someone in the original canon. I think it's super cute.
I would say okay because again, like a lot of them are done shit. But I like it when they give a person that didn't have in the canon story didn't have somebody.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
say
know. I like
I'll
it.
say
I like OCs.
I'll say okay.
OCs are interesting.
I'll say okay. All right.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah. Injury. They got hurt.
Oh, and it's cute. It's a cute trope. Like just like chapter. Like uh it sounds so cliche, but where like she gets a cut and he rips his shirt off to bandage it. Sorry, I'm a sucker for that.
That shit is always so dramatic. I'm like, every time I see that shit, I'm just like, I'm like, wait. I'm like, isn't that
And a
shirt
good
like
thing,
like
you could also
$20?
make it comedy. You could also make it comedy where you're like dramatically taking off the shirt and like ripping it.
Or
It would still be good because it's funny.
or it's always like, oh, she faints because she caught a cold. Okay, picks her up, pushes carry her to the nurse's office.
That's so cute to me. I love it.
It's cute, but every time I see that shit, I'm just like,
I know it's cliche,
I'm
but
like-
I love it.
no. The gripe I had with it is, bro, it's just a small cut.
I don't care. I
No
love
need
it.
to
It's
be
cute.
so dramatic.
They cut their finger and they wrap the whole finger. It's
like,
cute.
I'm like, goddamn. I'm like, you're ruining a nice shirt for the little cut.
No, it's okay because it's cute.
Yeah, you're wasting your clothes. I'm like,
They're
isn't that?
worth
I'm like, isn't school
nothing.
uniforms kind of expensive? I'm like, I don't know if you ripped that.
No, the dude's loaded. It's fine.
Like you're like, it's fine, man. It's
No, I
justified.
think it's cute. I think it's cute. It's not always the shirt though. Sometimes they actually have bandages,
Yeah.
especially if it's a comic one.
I
'Cause-
just think personally, I'm like, really?
Nah, I love it. I put it high, but it's up to you.
I would say okay.
Oh.
Oh, I can hear you get hurt by my decision.
my OC and my injury are right next to each other.
I'm sorry, but like I'm not too into it. I'm just like, eh.
Man, OCs are the main ones that I read. Like all these AUs, I don't read those. I read the OCs.
Okay, that makes sense.
'Cause they're so cute.
Wedding.
I'm not big on weddings in fan fictions. Like I said, I don't like the I don't like the pregnant part, and I don't like the wedding part unless it fits, I guess.
I would say okay. Like it's cute, but then like after that, just like
I don't think
married
it's
life,
cute.
I
You tell them
guess.
you're okay. Well, you know what? No, don't you dare put that next to my OC and injury. Get the here.
I'm dying here. You really do. You're like, don't you dare.
Come on. It's for me the whole point of the whole romance part where it's like they're falling in love with each other and then they get together. To me, when they get together, it should be the end, or maybe watch them a couple times. But to just like go through their wedding and then go through them being pregnant and then go through them like stop. The story's over. I'm done. I don't want to read it anymore.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I like the development, like how it gets to that to that point.
That part, yeah.
Development, but like they're married, it's
the-
like already established. Like, oh,
If
they're
it's
married.
one chapter that has like the wedding and then what happens after the wedding or something, that's fine. But I don't normally like weddings in fan fiction.
Holiday trip.
Holiday. What trope is that?
I guess maybe go to like a different country or something.
Oh, that would be the
But-
whole different country would be cute.
Yeah.
But what does holiday trip mean?
I don't know. I'm thinking like a school trip or something, or like maybe their
what's the
family.
trope? I don't know what it is, so I don't know where to put it.
I would say okay.
Oh, you gonna put that with my OC?
Oh
and
my
injury too?
god! Everybody's gonna be mad.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what a holiday trip is. Well, maybe it's something like I've read ones where it's a MCU and they go to the beach together. That's cute and it's cool to see them all together like that and going to the beach. Maybe that's what it means, like a vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it up there.
Okay, just for you, I'll move these for you.
No, it's okay. You can keep it. If we look back though and I see something that that I like that you're like I liked it better, so I'm putting it here. That I'm moving mine too. So
Okay.
go ahead.
I mean, I'm quite like straight about it. Like, it is what it is.
Man, I just love the OC and the injury, but that's cliche and I know it, but I like it anyway.
That's fine. Secret admirer. Hmm.
It
If it's,
could be creepy.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, if it's creepy, I don't like it. Like, oh, you don't know who likes you, man. So mysterious, but at the same time, I want to know because it's fucking creepy as shit.
I feel like fan fictions make it creepy. So for a fan fiction idea, maybe not unless you do it right.
So either meh or absolutely not. I mean, no thanks.
I if there's nothing else to read, I'd read it. So meh.
Play, fight, slash tickling.
I like play fight, but tickling seems a bit. I don't know. Like I've done it. It's just I don't know. Something about the word tickling is like I don't like it. Play fighting is cute though.
Yeah, I
Especially
really like
when
the
you're
play
like
fighting.
play arguing, when you're like pretending to argue about something silly. Those are cute. Me and Dylan do that.
Okay, meh.
Um,
The scissors.
okay. Well, yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Themes of religion. I'm not religious.
Yeah, me
Unless it's supposed
either.
to be like lore, but there's not a lot of lore stuff in fan fictions.
It's not.
Unless it's lore from the original canon.
Yeah.
I'm not big on religion, so
I think it was.
I,
Yeah, I think it was
I'd
like.
say no thanks.
Yeah. Like it was like, oh, they made them to like gods or like whatever. Then maybe, but this is just religion itself.
So
So
it's just themes of religion.
yeah,
So it's like,
maybe they go to
no,
church.
no thanks, I'm good.
Accidental confession.
Uh, didn't we have this already?
Which one?
I could have sworn we had that one. Accidental confession. Or maybe it was drunk accidental confession.
Oh yeah, this one.
So this is when they're not drunk.
Are you hiccuping?
No, I don't know what that was, I'll be honest.
Oh.
I don't know if it felt like a hiccup at first and then it like turned into a burp.
I would say okay.
Oh,
Or iconic.
I think I was thinking of accidental intimacy.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, that one. Where would we put that one?
I feel like it'd be okay. Accidental confession. I'm not big. Well, it's cute when they're like not trying to, and then all of a sudden it just comes out. It's like, oh, and then like the other person pauses and is like, wait, what?
Yeah, I think it's cute like, when they overhear it and then they like actually like that person, right?
Oh, I think it's cute when they like each other and one of them accidentally confesses. That's when I like it. It's when it's unconditional and I don't like it.
Yeah.
'Cause then it's
Interrupted
just like,
intimacy.
oh, that's where they're like
Oh, they're hold
gonna kiss.
hands, and then
They're gonna
someone
cut.
gets in the way.
No, it's like they're gonna kiss, and then someone walks in and says something like,
Oh.
"Oh, hey, you forgot this. We need to go do this," and they don't realize that they just interrupted something.
Oh.
People call it a cock block all the time.
I always find it funny. I like that.
Yeah, I think if it's not overdone, it's funny, but I've seen it overdone a lot too. But if it's not overdone, I think it's funny.
I will say okay.
Yeah.
Tripping and falling on the other person. Oh my god.
It's another cliche, but I kind of like it.
Man, it's so dumb though. At times, I'm like, oh, again, of course, this clumsy girl.
It's cliche, but I kind of like it.
I would say okay. Struggling with sexuality. Okay.
Be interesting is like it's usually like they don't know what they are sexually. So if they don't know if they like boys or girls or neither or like How I Am Demi, where it's like you don't feel that way about them unless you're close.
really read. I mean, I did read some, but like not
I haven't read
fanfic
any.
though. Not fanfic.
I'll say I haven't read any fan fiction, but I know there are some out there because I have a friend who likes to read them and they talk about them all the time with me.
I would say
It's just not
okay.
it's not something I've read. I would read it, so yeah.
Outsider's point of view.
I feel like that would get annoying. Third person is one thing, but an outsider's point of view. So it's like somebody watching two other people being cute together.
Yeah.
Like if it's a post and someone's like, "Oh, I saw this cute boy and this cute girl and like this cute thing happened to them." That's like a post though. So like I feel like it would be boring to read it from like somebody else's point of view. Unless it's like if it's talking about third person, which I doubt it because it doesn't say third person. Then I like third person, but it sounds like somebody else's is like watching these characters and is telling the story. It just sounds boring to me.
I would say either meh or no thanks.
I'd put no thanks. It's not something
Yeah.
I'd read.
Yeah. Road trip.
Oh, that's like vacation.
I would put that
That'd
the
be
same
fun.
one as
little road trip.
Where's the vacation?
It was called I forget.
Where
It was called
Where is it?
Holiday
That's
Trip. There it is.
Okay.
Road trip.
Take care of a sick person. Okay. I got to put this shit
That was
higher.
that was with the injury, right?
Oh yeah.
What? You're gonna put taking care of a sick person in iconic, but you're gonna leave my injury down there?
Yes.
I put my injury up
Okay.
higher.
Okay. It's similar. Okay, I'll put it up here.
Yeah, and I put my OC up there too. Dare you?
Is this better? Is this better?
Yeah, I feel better now.
Okay, you make a good point. You argued your case. I was convinced.
You were like, ooh, sick person. I was like, wait a second. You just said.
Well, because the way you said the injury, you with the clothes and shit, you know, I'm not too into that. But then I guess when they're sick, they're also a little bit dramatic as well. Oh my god, she had a fever. We need to go to the hospital right now.
Especially in anime. I don't know what the thing is about that. Where it's like they get stuck in the rain once and they're like, oh, I caught a fever. And it's like, why? I don't understand.
They're so fragile, man.
Yeah, it's like I've been out in the rain before and I didn't catch a cold from it. I don't know if it's because it's a trope and that's why they do it all the time in anime.
Yeah.
Like a cliche trope. Oh, tutoring.
Like this is where we put
That was the teacher. Yeah, that was like how we were comparing it to teacher student, the tutoring student.
Either iconic or okay.
Oh, I put under iconic. It'd
Yeah,
be cute.
because especially they're like kind of close to the similar age.
Nah,
same
I want it
school.
to be like slightly older.
Oh, okay. Okay, they're both
Sorry.
adults. It's fine.
Hey, I was like, unless they're not. I was thinking like
5 years.
I was thinking like in college, and it's like a freshman in college, and they're getting tutored by someone who's like a couple years already in college, and they start falling for them.
Or they be a fresh graduate. That's fine.
Yeah, so that's not too far.
Yeah,
as long
yeah.
as it's not like a doctor graduate where they've been in college for like 8 years or something.
Yeah.
'Cause
Mutual.
then it's like,
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was like, because then it's like, eh.
Yeah. Mutual obliviousness.
Obliviousness.
Everybody but them. Okay, this is always so funny for me.
I think it's funny, but it's also kind of cute because they're kind of wholesome.
Yeah, it also kind of it can be frustrating too because they're like so.
It can be,
Yeah.
but usually it's really cute.
Yeah. And like everyone else tries their best to put them together, you know.
Yeah, and they don't want to be disrespectful. Usually, they don't want to be disrespectful and tell the other person like, "Hey, this person likes you," and then if they do, the person's like, "Oh no, they don't." It's like, no, they don't feel that way. Don't lie.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Partners in crime.
Is that the crime one?
The one that was Crime Story. Yeah,
Crime
where
Story.
is
So
it?
is that what the difference is? Crime Story is
I feel like it just
they're
like
solving a crime, and then Partners in Crime is where they're both committing a crime together.
yeah,
So now maybe we know the difference.
yeah,
I feel like Partners in Crime could be cute, but it's not something that I've read a
yeah.
lot.
Also, it's not I actually look for.
Yeah,
So I would
yeah,
say okay. Same thing as the Crime Story.
yeah. Okay, don't mind.
Academic Rivalry.
Those could be cute, where it's like, um, the girl or the boy, one of them is like super competitive, but the other one's like just smart and they like the competitiveness and they think it's cute that the other person's super competitive about it. But they're smart, so they're always ahead of the other person. It's cute.
I would say okay.
Okay.
Like I'm not crazy about it, but I'll still read it. Lab Partners.
That could be cute too.
I would say okay.
Especially if they
again.
argue at first about the assignment.
Yeah.
I feel like that's slightly enemies to lovers, but yeah. It's cute.
I'll say okay. Like
Yeah,
I never
put
read
them
anything
okay.
like that. Yeah. Okay, athletic rivalry. Again, like the same thing. Like,
That's I feel like that
or it's a little
goes
hot.
with it. I'm just not big on sports stuff. Well, I like Hayuku, and that one's a rivalry, and it's athletic. So I put it okay.
Yeah,
I
like
just don't read fan fiction normally about athletic
yeah.
rivalry.
Built on
Oh,
misunderstandings.
no, thank
The
you.
more I heard the ugh, I knew.
Sorry. Sorry, but I just read misunderstandings and I was like, no. No thanks. And then built on, like, why would you do that? Why would you hurt me like that?
It makes me mad.
Yeah. Like I get so upset. I don't want to read a whole story where it's like built on a misunderstanding. No thank you.
Grumpy ex sweetheart.
Ah. Yes, I love it. It's cute. Especially when he's a bit of a gangster or she's a bit of a gangster.
Yeah.
And the other person's like super sweet.
And then the grump person
It's cute.
ends up like they start to like
Yeah, they
be
get so
nicer.
squishy around them
Yeah.
and like blush. They start blushing around them.
rom com.
So romance comedy. I love romance comedies.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
it because it's romantic and it's funny. It's just it makes it more entertaining than just romance or just comedy.
I'll put
I like
iconic.
rom com.
Yeah. Adds more to it. Confident ex panicked. So like
So someone who's like anxious all the time,
Yeah.
and then someone who's confident all the time, like they're confident in themselves and what they do. I think that's a really, I want to say healthy, just because the one person's really confident and they can help the other person be confident. It's
Yeah.
healthy for it's healthy as long as the anxiety person isn't making the other person more anxious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be cute.
And they work together, like help work on their thing.
Yeah.
And then maybe the panic person could also teach the confident person some things as well. You know, like you don't have
Yeah,
to
if they're like too
always.
confident, like cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psychological. Oh.
Psychological how?
Like it fuck with their mind is what I'm guessing.
Like with your mind, like the reader?
No, like each other, like you know, there's like physical abuse and mental abuse. So I'm thinking,
Yeah, but I
or
feel like it's
manipulating
supposed to
dumb.
be.
I don't know. I'm not
I
sure.
feel like it's supposed to be for the reader,
Oh,
like psychological for the reader.
because usually when I see this genre in anime, it's always like they play mind games, right? Like where
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, let me look it up because I can't tell which one it's supposed to be. Ugh, getting notifications.
I mean, it's been 2 hours. This is the longest we're gonna make. And I'm not sure if people are gonna watch it, but hey, it's still fun to make.
They could always half the videos.
Like put in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. If I know how to do it. I don't know. I never split a video like that before. I mean, yeah, I could cut one part, one half part to put it up, and upload another thing and put the other half. I can do that.
Okay, yeah, it is supposed to be for the readers.
Oh.
But
I'll either say okay or meh.
it's like a side. It's supposed to make the reader feel psychological, like something. But sometimes making it between two characters is what makes it psychological for the reader. So it could be both. I think it could be interesting, but if it's like toxic and gross, then I don't like it. So we'll just put meh.
Yeah. 5 plus 1, 6. Like 5, like one character?
Is that like a harem thing?
I think so. Let's look it up.
5 plus 1. I've never heard that term before. Is it like poly? Or is it like harem? Commonly referred to as 5 things.
5 times a character did blah, and 1 time it didn't. What?
Okay, so
I thought it was like 5 people, but I guess not.
yeah, hold on.
5 mini stories
So,
with a common theme is what it says.
fanfiction or other fan work structured in 6 small scenes with an event happening in the first 5 scenes and then either not happening or happening different in the last. I don't know what that means. I've never read one like that.
I'm gonna say meh or okay. I'm guessing like a bunch of short stories that all relate to one theme.
Oh, so usually a title would be 5 times event happens and 1 time event either doesn't happen or a variant on event happens.
Who the heck created this trope?
So basically, here's an example. 5 times they kissed and 1 time this person didn't kiss back. Or 5 times one person said I love you and 1 time he didn't need to. It seems weird. I've never read anything like that. It's Reddit says, is the 5 times trope lazy? It sounds lazy, but I put no thank you just because like it seems kind of complicated and I don't care about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I just don't care. Hana-Haki disease. AU. What is that?
I feel like I've heard that term before. I feel like I think it's an anime term. Hana-Haki disease.
Someone begins coughing up flower petals because they have.
It's a fictional disease where the victim of unrequited or one-sided love begins to vomit or cough up the petals and flowers of.
What the?
What?
What am I reading?
That's what I'm thinking. So, it's a trope that I've never heard of, where the person of unrequited love or one-sided love begins to vomit or cough up the petals and flowers of flowering plant growing in their lungs, which will eventually grow large enough to render breathing impossible. If this sounds horrible.
Oh, thank you.
I can't tell if it's supposed to be symbolism for like the unrequited love just gets so much that they feel depressed, which is like taking unrequited love to the extreme to where we wouldn't want to read it. Because it sounds like the person gets so ready to take angst or pining. Okay, no thank you. I think I'm right. I think it's supposed to be symbolism where they're like so in love with this other person that it's like hurting them.
I would say no thanks.
Yeah, that's a bit too much for me. I can see people doing it because this is going to sound horrible. Back in high school, I used to imagine that all the time, which is weird.
Imagine what?
where you're so in love with this other person, but like they don't like you, but it's like physically hurting you.
Oh, yeah. That's a no from me. I don't like that kind of
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't want to read that. I'm good.
No, thank you.
Um,
Mythological
yeah, mythology
mythology.
AU.
Oh,
I
this.
love mythology, so I
Oh,
I put it. I love mythology.
where the
Whoa,
hell?
where'd it go?
Oh,
Where'd it go?
it
Oh,
disappeared. Oh, like, oh shit. Iconic.
I love mythology.
Yeah, me too.
It's probably something where it's um like a regular slice of life, and then you make it into like they're all gods or something.
Yeah, very interesting.
Like what's the word? Like making it Greek god kind of thing, or like Chinese gods.
Egyptian. Yeah.
Yeah, Egyptian.
His.
Historical AU. I love I love history stuff. Like what makes it history? Is it like
Maybe if the canon
the
is like,
past?
it made the canon like they're in present time and they bring it to the past.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I love historical stuff, so yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. They
It'd be
learn to
interesting.
adapt to that new world.
Yeah.
Florist, AU. What? I mean, I like flowers, but
Yeah, I'm not something I'd really read. I don't see a point.
I feel like it's the same things at the coffee shop or
I feel like there's nothing interesting about it to me. Like even if it was supposed to be like the employee and the
customer.
customer, I'm not interested in flowers.
Meh.
Meh. Okay.
Okay, this is the final thing.
Did we have anything? Okay, we did.
What?
I was like, did we have anything in Untouchable? Yeah, we do.
Slow burn, royalty, use sweet fluff, enemies to lovers, enemies to friends to lovers.
Yeah.
This is the final consensus?
Look how big it is.
Never again. We're never gonna do this one long again.
Yeah, that was long.
Yeah. Maybe I should not pick this one.
Okay, it was fun to talk about.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Learn new things.
Yeah.
About you again.
Yeah. It'll be an episode thing. Every like every time we collab, it'll be like, oh, what's the new thing I learned about you today?
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video, even though it's long.
Yeah, sorry it's so long.
Yeah, we're gonna split it into 2 parts, make it 1 hour each. I apologize. But look forward to our next collab, which we'll be playing a blind playthrough of Toki Toki literature. And we might voice act, but we're not that good at it, but we'll try. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.